Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to the No Holds Barred Network with another episode of Indy Talks. I'm your host as always, the queen of the Indies, Tiffany. I'm so excited. We're going to get hyped because I'm hyped. I'm excited for Interspecies. This is great. So I have Jeff Cannonball. Welcome back to the No Holds Barred Network. How are you?
Pretty good. I've been threatening people in the chat rooms for long enough, so I'm glad I'm actually back on now.
Oh, damn.
Damn, I see how it is. And let's introduce our new guest, Mike Rotch. How are you? The owner of Interspecies. How are you?
Penis.
Yes. So I've told them that.
I'm good. I can't complain. I'm busy as hell. It feels like this show's come on like way too fast. But not like fast enough. I announced the thing in February and now suddenly it's October and it's like, what the fuck?
I know. It went by so quick. I'm so excited. This is like my first one, and especially that I'm going to be there live, which I'm even stoked about. So I love doing these panels with you guys. So thank you for coming on, both of you, so we can sit and talk everything about this show. So let's dive right in. Let's talk about the show because I want to talk about Mike. There's a bunch of fans that are watching the show right now that they don't know about Interspecies. So can you explain the concept and how it came about, the name? Give us a little bit of a backstory.
Okay, so basically I was involved in the indie scene in my hometown, and for about 2 years I just basically sat around and learned everything I could about promoting because I first attempted to become a wrestler, but I got a concussion and then I was just afraid, so I just didn't do it. And so the next best thing was starting my own thing. And I was just joking around with some friends in a group chat one day about booking a show where people wrestled farm animals, like a fucking goat in a ladder match and shit like that. And then it was just we could actually do weird shit like this. And then that's how it was formed, honestly. Just just a big joke. It's just interspecies wrestling is the joke that went too far for sure. But the name itself, so I was working a night shift and I came home to a message from a friend of mine who was like, we're going to do this and we're going to book this. We're going to book this and we're going to be something interspecies combat. And I was just like, whoa, maybe that should be the name in some way, interspecies wrestling. That sounds kind of cool. That's the story's not that interesting, honestly. It's just,
I thought it was interesting. I don't think I've ever actually heard it.
Oh shit!
See,
do you want to know what? Do you want to know? Okay, so New Jersey reference here, honestly, as to how interspecies wrestling was originally formed. The stupid group conversation happened because we had all just watched An Evening with Kevin Smith, and he was talking about how he was going to be directing a Superman movie, but this fucking guy that he was working with, I think it was Tim Burton, I'm not sure, kept trying to include a giant mechanical spider for no reason.
Oh wow.
And Kevin Smith was pissed. I think that was the one where fucking Nicolas Cage was going to play Superman, and God am I glad that movie didn't happen. But anyway, so that's when we started talking about people fighting giant mechanical spiders or goats and shit like that. And it's not that interesting, but
Hey, we learn something every day. So with being the queen of the indies, I like getting it out there of all the stuff that's out there, which is great. And you just taught Jeff something, which is so Jeff, you've worked for Mike before. So how's this experience been?
I've worked with Mike for the past. I'm not. I mean now. COVID.
2018.
The 18. Okay, so yeah. Basically, a good amount of time now, I think, since you've come back and been doing more and more. And I think ISW, and I've told Mike this before, kind of helped me find, I think, a little bit more of myself and a little bit more of my personality. When I was wrestling as the Deathmatch Vegan, that was pretty much all Mike's, pretty much his call on that one. And I just ran with it and made it dumber and weirder. So now getting to be in the dumbest match of all time, which I think you've probably been telling me about since long before it was announced.
Yeah.
I assume I was probably one of the first ones you've made mention of. Too.
I've tortured you with ideas for like 2 years. Yeah.
I wouldn't say tortured most of the time, but now I think that's happening. It's really cool because like I feel like I've been at least privy to it from the start. So the fact that it's actually happening is a really cool thing, and that I get to be in the dumbest match that'll ever happen.
I love this. So again, Mike, tell a little bit like what this is about for, again, like a fan that's never watched or, you know, new to the channel here about this match.
So like every promotion basically has their own thing, you know, like, you know, there's promotions that do death matches, promotions that do lucha, et cetera, et cetera. We just do dumb. We've always done dumb. Like everything we do is dumb. Like one of our main feuds when we first started was a terrorist cow versus a fast food employee named Flip D Burger. Okay, like, and we ran with that for years. Like that's how stupid we were. And somewhere along the lines in that feud, honestly, they started using blocks as weapons, and it's just like it became our thing. It became what people recognized us for. Like when we started using the blocks, that's when people were just like, "Whoa, these guys are interesting. Let's watch them." They weren't into the dumb, and then like I said, it just became our thing. Like basically every feud we've had has ended in that kind of match, like something with the blocks. Wow. So during the pandemic, of course, you know, like we got shut down. We couldn't run anywhere because we run shows in both Canada and the US. And with the border being closed, like our roster was separated, et cetera, et cetera. And like I was always thinking, like, you know, when we come back from this, like we're gonna have to do it in the biggest way possible. So that's why I started thinking about the Million Blocks match. My original plan was to like announce it last year and like start building it last year, but then I was like, no, I need to wait. I need to flesh the idea out more. And then like in the meantime, like I came up with my like original pitch video that I made and learned how to animate. And so then when I did make the pitch finally, like it just looked so polished and cool. And I think that's what caused more people to jump on it. So yeah, that's what it is. It's just dumb. It's just weird dumb.
It's fun. And that's what I like about wrestling, that it could be anything you want it to be. With wrestling, you have your death matches, you have high flying, you got technical, like this is fun. And I was like, I'm all over this. Like, and I love watching all the collections of all the Lego pieces that you've been getting. And you said that it's actually started to spill out of your garage now.
Out of control. It is out of control.
Jeff, did you donate any?
No.
I tried to lift one of the totes full today, and it's just it's immense. Like it's crazy. Like, and like, yeah, it has spilled out to the garage. Like on Saturday, a friend pulled up and he had like 20 boxes with 1,500 blocks in each box, and I'm just like, where the fuck am I gonna put this? You know, like where am I gonna put this? And then you know, my wife's like, put it in the garage, and then like it takes up so much room. It's insane. Like, I can't wait for this to be over. Mainly because I just want people talking about how cool it was. But at the same time, it's just like, I don't ever want to see another fucking block for a long time when this show's over.
People who may be less familiar with Interspecies, when you say block, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
I'll just say Lego blocks. I'm not allowed to use the word Lego to promote anything I do anymore because I received a cease and desist from them in 2019. Wow. So you gotta be careful. And I'm in Connecticut right now, and like Lego's U.S. home base is here. Like when I received my cease and desist, it was actually from a lawyer in Hartford, Connecticut. So I gotta be real careful.
Oh my! Wow.
People weren't as familiar might be confused that you keep saying blocks, and I was like, let's just say it once.
Yeah.
Blocks.
Yeah. I love it. I love
That's
it.
why it's the 1 million blocks match. Like, that's why I don't use that word. It's a curse word where I come from.
Jeez.
And
yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna go there. We're gonna show up and we're gonna mess them up.
Ben's in the chat. He says, can't wait for the match on Saturday. Melissa says, interlocking blocks. That's what you should call
Interlocking blocks, yeah.
Yeah.
We call them a lot of things. I think it was Danny Havoc that called them Danish death blocks, and I like that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
Said
cool.
that he claims that Lego blocks are they were made in Denmark, whose chief export is pain. So that's it.
Interesting.
We'll go with that.
So are you accepting more Saturday? Like, can fans come in and bring more, or you're good?
I mean, like, if people want to bring more, sure. Like, we'll find a way to use them. But like, I'm at the point where we just rented a really fucking big van, and I am not 100% confident that I can fit all of them in the van as is. Like, that stuff that's in the garage, that might stay there. And that's like it's all brand new, like, name brand blocks. That's those bougie blocks, you know?
Bougie.
And like, if we can't bring them, I'm gonna send them to like an orphanage or some shit. You know, like, I'm gonna give them to people who actually use them and enjoy them, and not just use them to, you know, I'm sorry, but my friends are gonna get real fucked up on Saturday because of these blocks. Like,
please bring more, but also bring baby pools so we can dump them into baby pools.
Yes, yo, kiddie pools are we did that before. Jeff wrestled Sexy Eddie in Canada, and they had a kiddie pool full of Lego, and bring kiddie pools. Go to Five Below, buy some kiddie pools if they still have them.
Oh my goodness!
You know, because it's almost fucking winter.
Is there going to be, Jeff, a Lego of soda? Because I feel like you need one.
That's up to my fearless leader here.
So I looked up like how to build a soda bottle out of blocks, and I could not find a way to do it. I did find from a website in China that sells knockoff Lego. They had like a wine bottle made out of blocks, and when I went to buy it, it was sold out. So,
of course,
because if we could build that and maybe even put soda in it somehow.
Oh man.
Yeah.
If any,
there's not a mess that's bound to happen.
If anybody could do this, do it and bring it, or get in touch with one of us, because that's
bring Lego soda bottles, preferably filled with soda, and kiddie pools.
Are you gonna do a live soda review at this show, Jeff? Like,
we'll see how it's going. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of people, and there's gonna be a big mess. I'm gonna say because we need to be more dumb.
It's like, it's weird because like you don't want to think of this match as serious, but I mean,
nothing the past 5 years has been serious.
It's legitimately like violent. Like when these guys go nuts with the blocks, like
it hurts.
Legitimately violent. Like
I took a bump in Legos, I think years before I ever met you, and it peeled some skin right off the back of my head. So it's not comfortable in any way.
That'll do it.
Oh wow.
So and keep myself going with my 5 foes. So yeah, we'll promise a soda review.
Awesome. Oh, let me give some love in the chat. Valve Pancake, she's actually making her way. I'm so excited. This is a Twitter friend that I've been dying to meet, so we're taking a photo together. She goes, "Hello, friends. I've never met, but we'll meet Saturday." I'm so excited.
That's awesome.
I'm so
excited.
I
told my wife in the car today that I'm meeting a lot of people this weekend for the first time, and I'm most excited to meet Val Pancakes.
See? How awesome is that?
The day before, and so therefore we're better friends than you guys. So
damn.
Oh, is she going to Let's Hang Out?
Yeah, she posted. I think she posted today. I don't think I'm making that up. She can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I'll be seeing her on Friday. And so by the time you guys meet her, me and her will be old pals.
Damn it!
Son of a bitch.
Damn. I feel that's okay, because me and Mike are going to be extra pals because Mike wants me to bring my infamous cookies. right?
Fair.
We
I
said
love cookies.
we said this because he was commenting whenever I brought, Jeff knows this because I've come to H2O so many times with cookies. Matt is probably putting a stove into H2O for me, so I can bake cookies for everybody. We should make
If
Lego
you
cookies.
happen to like burn any cookies and they get rock hard, put them in a sock and bring them as a weapon for the food fight.
Oh my god!
My match.
Oh my god! I don't burn cookies. That's horrible. Like, terrible.
I mean, it happens. You don't do it intentionally.
Yeah,
but, like,
I know. Who else did? Ben wants to know, what is the total block count?
so it's not a million. Like,
No.
when I said million block match, I didn't legitimately mean a million. Like, at one point, maybe I thought it would be cool to have a million,
Yeah.
but I'm looking at 300,000 right now, and I couldn't fuck with a million. Apparently, like, from like my calculations and like using the internet and whatnot, a million blocks would weigh 5,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Like, 5,000 pounds in a wrestling ring plus wrestlers, probably not the best idea,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
So we got 300,000. I mean, we're going to say it's a million. Let's all just say it's a million. It's like when you look at a crowd and you say, there's a million people out there. That was my thought behind it, you know, like just a huge exaggeration, because that's what wrestling is. Wrestling is exaggerating, you know, fucking wrestlers who are 6 foot tall on TV are really 5'9" with fucking lifts, you know, like nobody is really what they say they are in wrestling.
Yeah. Oh man. Melissa.
Well,
Oh, go ahead, Jeff. I'll read the comment
I'm just
after.
saying, I feel like I'm what I say. I'm 9 feet tall.
9 feet tall.
Melissa says deathmatch cookies to go with the deathmatch pineapple. Yes, the deathmatch
Deathmatch
pineapple that I tried to pass off to RSP that he just wasn't having.
Wait, what's the deathmatch pineapple?
Okay, so one day I was scrolling on Facebook and there was like some sort of meme of a pineapple, but you know like how a pineapple looks. But I scrolled so much, like so fast, and I thought it had barbed wire around the pineapple. So we just started going deathmatch pineapple. So I was like, damn, we need to make this a thing. And I tried bringing Ricky Shane Page a pineapple one day, saying deathmatch pineapple, and he walked away from me. So
Yeah, we've used pineapples in matches before.
can we wrap barbed wire around it? Jeff, you could take it.
You don't really need to. They're kind of spiny in their own way, you know? Like, if you rub that on someone's forehead, you might actually cut them.
Shh, we're trying to make this a thing. We're trying to make it a thing. No, I'm only kidding. King Blaze says that's a lot of blocks. Here, I'm trying to get all your guys' comments.
It's nuts.
Yeah. Val says I have found a way. Let's go hang out, Jeff. There you go. King Blaze also, Jeff, we need more fingerboard tricks. What is that? Oh, the fingerboard tricks
shit.
that he does with the
Shit.
thingies. Ooh, is that going to
It's
be
on.
like part of the match?
Ah!
I don't know how I filmed it, but that was a perfect tray flip first try.
It looked great.
Wait, do it again because like, let me make your camera smaller so we can see this again. Hold on. Cause like, there we go. Yeah, there you go.
Dude, how do you, like, I wonder if there's a way for you to get, like, custom printed fingerboards as merch.
Oh, that'd be cool.
All the ones I own are custom printed, so there definitely is a way, but also I own expensive ones, so I feel like it'll add up. This one, the graphics mostly faded away, but it was $70.
They don't have to be
Jeez.
great. We'll just get some shitty ones from Five Below and put stickers on them.
Yeah.
Cheap plastic ones. Yeah, I'm down for that. For that.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
if you want to bring stuff on Saturday, feel free to bring a bunch of tech decks. I'll follow on those too.
There you go. Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
And buy Jeff soda when you see him too. See, I got you. Vintage Dream says, Val, I can't wait to see you. So I give you guys.
Oh, is this a Val Pancakes interview now?
Yes. Should have brought Val on for this as well. All right. So tell me, you guys, like some of your favorite moments with, prior interspecies shows.
Oh, shit.
On Everywhere title.
Say that again.
Yeah, you cut out.
Probably when I won the Falls Count Anywhere title by defeating Sexy Eddie with those kiddie pools full of Legos. I told Rotch, I think that day, I'm pretty sure that it's one of my favorite matches to this day. And not just because I won the title, but I just felt like the match went very well. It had enough enough actual violence, and then like some funny comedy stuff in there too.
Yeah, you guys beat the shit out of each other with inflatable flamingos.
Yeah, it's a good one. My other favorite personal one was getting concussed twice in one match at Balls Out.
Oh my.
Jesus.
That's not a fun moment.
Fun. Me and Tremont smacked our heads together a lot, and then Nikki dropped me on my head on the outside of the ring.
Yeah. For me, like, I don't know if I can really pick one. I'd say most of them, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
If you don't know who Giant Tiger is, he is like my favorite wrestler we ever had, like original person we ever had, was a guy named Giant Tiger, who was like a sexual deviant drunken tiger, basically.
What title?
Pardon me?
What title did he have?
Oh, he held a title belt called the Beef Fatherfucker Champion, which was a title belt that as long as he held it, he was allowed to fornicate with Beef Wellington's father.
Oh my.
Yeah. And, like, that's our past, you know? That's pretty dumb, right? I mean, it wouldn't work in a post-speaking out world for sure, but, like, yeah, I mean... I don't even know what the fuck to say right now. He had a little person manager named Meatball.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
These names are great. Yeah, so we see that, like, I feel for you because I'm sure you've been like really, really stressed with this card, and card is always subject to change. And there was a lot of people.
I'm stressed with fucking building stupid Lego dinosaurs that are wonky and their fucking heads don't stay up.
How many things are built? Like, okay, let's talk about that. How many things have you put together, and like how many things should we see like that at this show?
I got a box of stuff I put together beside me, and then over to my left there's a desk with the bigger sets.
Mm-hmm.
Like I put together the Millennium Falcon yesterday, which is like this big.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Yes.
He's got a strap.
Real quick, no big deal. No big deal.
Look at that.
Up.
Look at that gold.
I put together the house from like Animal Crossing.
Look how pretty. It's so pretty.
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Go get the belt for the match. The main
Oh
event.
man, look at that gold.
And the food fight.
Which one is
There's
that?
a million blocks, the dumbest belt
Oh,
ever,
yeah. Okay.
and the food fight belt. I'm gonna one up you.
Oh.
But oh shit.
Oh my goodness.
He's got all of them. Okay. But yeah, like I built a lot of shit. Like I definitely. So listen, I only ever purchased Lego products or whatever blocks for wrestling. I never liked putting that shit together. Even when I was a kid, I had them, but I feel like I never played with them for more than 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. There
So, as like, you know, as like, you know, hey, what's up? She's blurry. My background's blurry. What was I gonna say? Yeah, like, so I never really played with Legos or anything, and I feel like putting stuff together this week, I've gained more of an appreciation for them. Like, I feel like if you have a child who is capable of putting together any of these sets without supervision, you're dealing with a fucking genius. Like, your kid is super smart, and you know. But yeah, I put together a lot of shit.
I'm sure. Jeff, how much does that? How much does that stuff hurt?
I sent a lot of dinosaurs for some reason.
Dinosaurs?
I got dinosaurs. I got fucking airplanes. I got spaceships.
Ooh, I feel like this should be like decorated around the ring, on the ring
I got
post.
belts.
Oh my goodness! Look at all these belts.
Yeah.
It's partially blurred out, so it looks like it's probably really offensive.
This is like, yeah. This one, they blurred this one out because it's got Sean Henderson's face on it.
There
Look
you
at
go.
Sean. Look how cute. I love that.
Shit.
Jeff, how much does it hurt to like land on these Legos?
It's terrible. I've heard plenty of people I've seen plenty of people post stuff online like as a joke, like, "Oh, this is insane," because everybody I think knows what it feels like to step on one,
Right.
and it's just as everybody thinks. I've gotten legitimately cut open by Legos before. Worse, I've been cut open by things that people expect to cut you open.
Yeah.
I also feel like with the sheer amount of Legos we're going to have, It's just going to be slippery. And I think we're falling all over ourselves trying to do anything else. So it's just going to be pure chaos and very painful. And it'll be my second match of a 3-match weekend. So I'm really psyched about it.
I guess.
I mean, like,
yeah.
It's funny because when people think of this match, they just think that there's going to be blocks just all over the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that by the end there will be. But, like, I'm not just building sets. Like, I'm building a setup. This is going to look like a death match. You know what I mean? It's not going to look just like, you know, a bunch of people fighting in some kid's messy fucking bedroom. It's going to...
Wow.
What was that?
It will 100% look that way at the end, though.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, everything's going to break. I mean, people sitting in the front row, this show might be like a 3D experience for you, too, because they're going to come flying. So
that was going to be my next point. Like, if you're sitting in the front row, like me, because I like being all in on this stuff, like deathmatch, I'm excited. Come, like, I know I'm going to get hit with so much Legos, and I'm all for it. This is what makes the fan experience so much better than being in a stadium up in nosebleeds. And the other Tiffany, she talked about it. She goes, I don't think people understand that fans like us, that we love you know, these smaller shows, and like the more fun we have at it, because we can interact with the wrestlers, the refs, and even, you know, like we can mess with the heels. Like, I love this. So be very careful. I guess don't wear anything like shorts if you get hit, right? Like,
wear shorts.
Wear shorts.
Fuck pants.
Why wear clothes? Forget it. Oh my god.
Whoa!
This was changed too much. It's cold.
I'm done. I can't. Only on the No Holds Barred Network, guys. So all right, so let's break down this card. We got 8 matches again. Like I said, you know, there was a lot of subject to change here. But before we go into the cards,
more though.
No more. Not happening. No more, guys. Like,
I won't be there on Saturday.
oh my god.
It's my sister's wedding.
Tell her to get married at the show.
They how cool would that be? Set it up in the ring, get married. You know, there you go. I like it.
She'd have a bunch of assholes there that she doesn't know, though. Who wants that at the wedding?
I am from her wedding, though. That's actually true.
See, they at it. But so Mike, are you planning with some of the matches? Like, again, you changed a lot. Will we eventually, hopefully, see some of those? Because some of these, I was like really excited for these matches. Okay, like, cause I don't
want any more changes.
No, I know. I was sad because, like, Dave Cole, I love Dave Cole. I've been dying to see him in ring in person. I finally got to meet him. He's made pops for me. He's just an amazing guy. He's been on the network. If you guys haven't checked out that interview, he's amazing. I think he's still coming down, though, I think. I was confused with his tweet. He said something about he'll be there with art, so guys bring money.
Yeah, because, like, the flight.
Yeah.
Like, it's like we can get it refunded and just get, like, credit. But it's like, what the fuck am I going to use that for?
Yeah.
So it's just like, I just told him, just come down. Just come hang out.
Come hang out. You'll see a bunch of us. So guys, bring money.
Like,
support Dave.
As much as we booked Dave Cole because we wanted to see him wrestle, we just booked him because we wanted to see him.
Yeah.
You know, like, this is the first time I'm going to see a lot of these people in, like, almost 2 years now. Or 2 years in some cases. Wow. You know, so it's just like, I just want everybody there to hang out. Like, I only book people who I like to be around.
Aww.
Like, it's just how it is. You know, like, if I can't stand to be around you for, 3 to 4 hours, I don't fucking want you around.
Yeah.
Like,
isn't that like normal though? I love it. All right, let's talk about the card a little bit. I'm gonna pull up like my first graphic, so I think we're just gonna go from there. So the two that just pulled up on the screen right now is Austin Luke versus Frightmare, and Ryan Redfield versus Tyler Murphy. Now it's funny because I don't know if Tyler remembers me, but I remember watching him at, I think it was SWA in NYWC Long Island years ago. So I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen this guy in a while. So I'm excited. I mean, for both these matches. And I have a soft spot, obviously, for all the H2O kids. So,
Yeah.
I mean, what should we expect out of this? Like, out of these matches? Like, what do you guys think?
I mean, like, I love Matt's students. I've said for the longest time that I think that I know several people who run wrestling schools, and Matt's kids are the best students out of all of them, you know. And as for what I'm expecting to see in these matches, like, I'm expecting to see Austin Luke actually wrestle somebody, like, as in, I'm hoping that his opponent doesn't change again, or he just doesn't have to fucking wrestle himself because he's the only reliable person in the world. And I think that, you know, Tyler Murphy's been around a long time, but I think that Big Red is going to surprise him because that boy hits fucking hard.
Yeah.
He's tell you about it.
Yeah.
He tells me that he remembers the time he beat me literally every time I see him. I was beating Tyler Murphy so that he can go on and tell me about when he beat Tyler Murphy instead of me.
Oh. Wow.
I look forward to this is him telling me a new story for the first time in his fucking life.
Oh.
Crap. See you in the chat?
No, I'm assuming he's at Undiscovered right now.
Talk all the shit I can on him.
Okay.
You know he watches my stuff, right? Like, so he'll come after you.
Next time I see him.
Yo, this match books itself.
Tyler Murphy.
Yeah, it does. See, now you gotta make that like happen again with some Legos, like Mike, like seriously.
Oh no! After this,
Ooh, you see it?
no blocks.
You see, no.
I don't want another divorce.
Yeah. Yeah. Austin Luke was originally supposed to wrestle LSG. I was so pumped for that. Like, I love LSG.
That would have been really good.
So I'm looking forward to in the future, when you book that match with those two. But Frightmare.
What did you say? Like, you keep cutting out.
Oh no! I said goddamn knee problems.
Goddamn knee problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Knee
crazy.
problem solved by television.
Wow. So, but also Luke and Frightmare is going to be just as good. I'm really excited.
Hell yeah.
For this. So
It's cool because like LSG like canceled because of he got to have knee surgery or something,
Mm-hmm.
and then out of nowhere, Frightmare hit me up like the next day. It was so easy.
It was
to
meant
just,
to be.
You know, fill that role.
Yeah, it was just like meant to be. So great talent. Looking forward to these matches. Let's go on to the other two that I pulled up on the graphic right now. Connor Claxton versus Jigsaw. And then we have Juba, which I haven't seen in years. So I'm excited to see him with a mystery partner. And Marcus Matters with another mystery partner. So I don't know what I'm going to see here.
2 more matches that got fucked up. like we had LSG and you know, not able to make the match with Austin Luke, and then we had Dave Cole get injured.
Yep.
And Dave Cole told me he was injured so bad he couldn't even lift a fucking paintbrush. So that's pretty bad. Like, he definitely fucked his arm up pretty good.
Yeah.
But then, you know, my boy Jigsaw, who's a day one ISW guy, he was on our first ever show, is coming in to fight Connor Claxton. I like this match so much just because it's different. Like, I don't think they've ever touched ever. So this is something real interesting to me. Like, it's funny because I think a lot of people view Connor as like just like a blood and guts guy because of his time in like CZW and everywhere else. Mm-hmm. But like he can go. Like this is going to be interesting, man. Like, is it going to be technically pretty? Probably not. They're probably just going to fucking fight and stomp the shit out of each other, and that's all I want out of it.
Yeah. I love it.
As for the other match, I don't even know what the fuck that's gonna be. So let's just wait and see.
I'm excited. I'm really like curious who the partners are going to be.
Hornswoggle, great colleague.
Oh, if you Hornswoggle, I don't get that match. We have a big issue then.
If you guys are in chat, Let me know who you think the mystery partners are gonna be. See, me, because of like my history of how I know Juba, like my brain goes to Anthony Gangone. And Marcus Matters, I would think, oh yeah, I figured not, because I think he's booked anyway somewhere else. But that's where my brain goes.
No.
And as for Marcus Matters, I feel like we're gonna get another H2O student. So, but you guys let me know in the chat, you know, what you guys think.
Find out on the show.
Yeah. So
for that match, Juba's gonna leave it very cranky, no matter what.
Ooh.
That's my prediction, because Juba's a cranky boy, big old baby, has terrible opinions on movies and TV shows. So I think he's just gonna be and crabby.
Okay.
You know, when it comes to Juba, I thought Juba was older just because of how cranky he is.
Like he's younger than.
He's like on some fucking Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau, fucking grumpy old men shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, much love. I can't.
Jeff, I don't know why, but you keep cutting out. I don't know what's going on. You're like muted almost.
Am I?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like the connection of the.
No, I think it's like when somebody talks, like it kind of mutes for a second.
Yeah.
So
to recap, Juba's an idiot and he's cranky. He has terrible opinions.
Okay.
He didn't like Candyman. What the fuck is wrong with that?
Oh my god. All right, we're gonna move on to more cards. Let's talk. We got Sexy Eddie versus Mickey Knuckles. Like, I'm stoked for this. And then we're gonna talk about this 4-way with Razorwing, Hollow Wicked, Boomer Hartfield, and Green Ant. This is crazy.
I don't. Eddie waters plants with his penis. I don't know. Like,
okay, I'm not gonna lie. I died laughing with his promo that you posted up the other day. So that was
Eddie
great.
doesn't like to wear clothing. Like, that's a fact. He does not like to wear clothing. Like, after his match, he'll walk around in his banana hammock backstage for as long as he can. Like, that's Eddie.
I mean, during the match, he doesn't wear very much clothing. Like, less clothing than most people.
He's worn none during matches. He's gotten naked.
I wore none, but I wasn't in the ring at the same time, so we were good. Now, that's actually, I think that is the match I most look forward to watching. Not that day, because I'll probably be a little too busy stressing over 300,000 Lego blocks. I'm sorry, colored blocks. But in like watching that afterwards, I think Mickey and Eddie is definitely the most interesting to me, because they both do plenty of death matches, but also Eddie's a roving pervert, so I don't know how this is going to go.
That's it.
Well,
that's how I feel.
There you go. I like it. So let me read some of the love in the chat. Compound says, you guys think we might see Billy? Billy Starks? Interesting.
No, she's
booked already.
I believe she's booked at Freelance that night.
So there you go. So it's not Billy.
We had inquired.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of the H2O students. That's what I'm kind of aiming for. I would laugh if it's Mark Angel, though. That would be interesting. Now I'm thinking about it.
Who knows, man?
Never know.
Having a team with his dog shit dad.
Wow. Conrad's in the chat. He says Jigsaw's fire. And Ben says Juba is Eeyore of wrestling. Nice. I love it. But I'm looking forward also to that 4-way. That's gonna be really, really crazy. Razorwing.
Yeah, the 4-way. I feel like it's the best to ever come out of Chikara, which is Hollow Wicked taking on who I feel are the 3 best of the most recent classes. Yeah. So that's gonna be real cool.
Really, really good. So we're going to come down to our last 2 matches here. The Sean Henderson International Food Fight Invitational, which we'll get into in a minute. And then we're going to go into the 1 million blocks death match, which Jeff is part of with our girl Kennedy, a Lucky 13, and then, what's it called? Star. Well, I'm so excited. I've always wanted to meet her. So really looking forward to that too. So or invite who I haven't seen, and Snow, this is nuts. So you already explained there's a lot. Guys bring pools for them so they can fill some Legos in there. Like, what are we looking at this match? Again, for a fan that's never watched your show, what should we expect out of that match?
Mayhem. That's what it's gonna be. Like, it's gonna be brightly colored mayhem. I mean, this isn't an intergender match because, I mean, we've got multiple genders, but we've also got a fucking crab in there. So this is interspecies wrestling, like, to its core right here. It's, different genders, different species in the ring with the blocks. Like, this is us in a nutshell, this match. Like, this entire card is basically my love letter to, all the wrestling I've enjoyed on the indies specifically. Like, back in the day, I was a big fan of Chikara, so I've got that 4-way. Stuff like that. Like, I've got guys from my first ever show, like Tyler Murphy, Jigsaw. I've just took everything I loved, threw it on one show, and this is what it's gonna be. But that match is gonna be nuts, fucking nuts. If you haven't seen one of these matches before, I believe that our last one is on YouTube, the one from the Collective in 2019, which had Jeff, Nick Gage, Addie Starr, and Matt Tremont. It's mayhem. It's my favorite match in interspecies wrestling history. The only match that we've ever done that I've watched probably 100 times. It's just gonna be mayhem. Like, I'm not good at hyping my own shit. I'm really not. I'm just telling you facts here as a fan.
Yeah.
Like, myself. Like, this is gonna be fucking nuts.
I believe it. Jeff, how do you prepare for a match like this?
You don't. Because literally, like, it's such a cliche to say that there's never been anything like it and all that stuff, but there's never been a match that has wall-to-wall Legos and probably plenty on the outside and then 300,000 or 1 million or whatever we get in between. There's never been a match with that many, so there's really no way to prepare. It's hope that Lucky 13 doesn't blow me up, and that or invite. I've beaten him before. I don't care. Or that Candy twists my arm off, and then plenty of and all this stuff. And plus, there's a crab in there. I've never actually wrestled a crab, so that's terrifying. There's no way to prepare for it. It's just going to be chaos. It's literally going to be something that I don't think anybody has ever seen before, because if somebody knows of a match with that many Legos, please feel free to send it to me. The most Legos I've ever been around was either the match that you're talking about with me, Gage, Addie, and Matt, or me and Sexy Eddie had a bunch of Legos in there too. But I don't know. I feel like it's going to be different than that Balls Out match, though, because there's going to be, not only is there more people and Legos, it just it feels different than 4 people destroying each other completely. Yeah. It feels like it's going to be a little bit more than that.
Interesting. I'm really excited to see this. Like, really excited. So let's talk about the Sean Henderson international food fight. Like, again, just explain the concept for people that are new to watch.
First, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Have you ever gotten random messages from Sean Henderson telling you that he loves you?
I get it in person.
Like, this match, Sean has told me 15,000 times that he loves me since booking this match. Aww. Like, he's so excited for this. Little backstory here on Sean Henderson and Interspecies Wrestling. So, I worked a show for CZW in 2015. It was a very miserable experience. I hated it. After the show, I was packing up, like, my merch, because I brought merch. And this kid walks up to me and he just goes, "Oh my God, it's you." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Like, who are you?" And he just starts rattling off, like, "I love this and this." And it was Sean Henderson just telling me, like, I used to like skip eating lunch and just save all my lunch money and buy DVDs of your shows and shit like that. It was his dream to be in ISW, which is the craziest thing ever. And as soon as I heard that he was training with Matt, like, I asked Matt for permission. I'm like, "Yo, can I book this kid yet? Like, is he ready for me to book?" And he's like, "Yeah." So then I added him to the food fight at our 2019 WrestleMania weekend show. and he won the thing. So this match is basically him defending his title, and he's now inviting people. And he's invited a crazy cast of characters to this thing. People from like Chondo to fucking Puff to Greg Excellent who's a food fight veteran from the CZW days. He's invited a lot of people, a whole lot of people. George Gatton is coming out of retirement for the 19th time to hit people with food, and then he'll probably promptly retire and then come back again, because that's just what we do in wrestling. Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. They're gonna hit each other with baguettes and fucking spaghetti noodles and probably some cakes. It seems that every single person that's cut a promo so far is saying they're gonna use pizza. So I don't know why their mind immediately goes to, hey, we're gonna fucking waste pizza, which I think is a crime. But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Oh, well, didn't Jeff tell you the story how he threw pizza out a car window with Steve Scott?
What?
Yeah, real quick. I was on a road trip with Steve Scott. He thought it was fine to throw out a slice of pizza because there was a bunch of us, and one of the kids, his dad made us, his dad owned a pizza place, so he made us 3 large pizza pies. And we were down to we finished the first box off. We were on the second one. There's one more slice. Steve said, "Does anybody want this?" And then he just threw it out the window. So not one to be shown up. I picked up the last entire box and just threw it out the window. So if you ever need somebody in a pizza or a food fight to throw pizza out a window, I got you.
Yeah,
that's your next one.
If I can tell a little story about Sean Henderson from the weekend he won the food fight.
Oh.
As my wife says, "Oh my God," from the other room. So he, along with plenty of other wrestlers, stayed with me that weekend because it was WrestleMania weekend, stuff going on constantly. So we get home, we're watching some TV before going to bed. He goes, "Hey, does anybody mind?" And so we watched the food fight right there, when we got home. And it was great. I actually hadn't seen it yet, so I had a fun time watching it. We watched that, whatever. I shower because I had work the next day. I come out just to be like, "Hey, Sean, if you need anything, just knock on the door or whatever." And he's watching it for the second time. So I sleep. I wake up early to go to work. I come out into the living room. He's watching the same match again. I go to work. I come back. He's watching the match again. So I go, "Hey, Sean, how many times have you watched this so far?" And he said to me, he thought about it, and he told me 8 times. So within 24 hours from the first one, he watched it 8 times. So if anybody deserves to have a match named after him, it's the person who watched it 8 times.
He's on the belt too.
Yeah.
Yes, he deserves it.
Oh my God. No, he's great. He's amazing. I love Sean. I really love him.
Sean, I love you.
Every night to watch us.
I tagged him, so hopefully if he's not watching, he'll pop in or he'll comment later, and I'm sure I'll hear about it too. So, but I love the little the figures that are created of Jeff. I have you guys. I just love these pics. I saw Matt and Chrissy were just made as little blocks, whatever. It's so cute. Who are you? The one that's making this, Mike?
Yeah,
or
I did them all.
You did them.
I did them. And I really painted myself in a corner by starting I'm going to make one for everybody on the card, because 3 matches in, I hated life. I didn't want to make them anymore.
Oh, and wow.
Started kind of half-assing it. Gave everybody the same bodies with abs and shit. Okay, just going to switch the head, keep the body. That's basically what I did for most of them. But yeah, I did it. It was fun. It was a fun idea.
I like it. It's so cute. Are there any surprises? Should we expect any surprises on the show?
Maybe a few. Nothing major. There's no big name talents that I'm not announcing, because at this point I'd like to sell more tickets. So if I had big name talent, I'd definitely fucking announce them.
For Marcus Mather's partner, weren't you trying to get Braun Strowman? Isn't he doing it?
Yeah, Braun Strowman and the Great Khali. They were both going to be his partner to beat up Juba.
Yeah.
Great Khali's going to, "I Juba."
I'm dead.
Nice.
I can't. So let's see. Like usually, like I'm horrible, so I go to a lot of shows. Jeff knows this about me. Is like I love to bring streamers. Like, are you cool with that, or no? We have to bring yeah.
I like streamers.
What, Jeff? He's shaking his head. No. What do you mean?
Streamers are cool as hell. One guy in the on Twitter was saying that he wants to bring fruit by the foot and try to throw that as a streamer in the food fight, and I thought that was the funniest idea. Like, I would like to see people try that.
Okay,
but
so
yeah,
guys,
streamers are cool.
Bring the stuff or make little notes.
I feel like the main event deserves streamers before it even like anything even happens.
Yeah.
That would be cool as fuck to see streamers in an ISW main event, because that's something that doesn't really happen for us.
All right, so I'm like the queen of streamers.
What was that?
I deserve them. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Give Jeff some streamers, guys. Like, give it to them. You guys work
By the foot too, if you're bringing those.
Fruit by the foot, yeah.
So do I get extra points if it goes in your mouth?
Only if it's a streamer. Not to eat paper.
I can't deal. Mike, so tell everybody, like, you know, are there tickets still available? Like, you know, this is gonna be on IWTV. Like,
yeah, there's a whole lot of tickets available. You can get them online at 1millionblocks.com, which is also a website where you can like see the video where I basically tell you like all about the idea and everything. You get everything about the match basically is on there if you need to read anything. Also available at the door. I'm not doing physical tickets, so it's just going to be bracelets and wristbands and shit, because honestly, like, I know that back in the day most promotions would stamp a hand, but stamping the hand doesn't really work anymore and people are using hand sanitizer, so I got the wristbands. So yeah, I want to sell more tickets. 1millionblocks.com, or just, you know, show up at the door, bring your friends, bring your enemies. They don't have to fucking sit near you, just bring everybody.
Val says, dude, streamers taste gross. And then she says,
wow.
Oh, wow. All this.
Jeff, what's the grossest thing you've eaten?
I put a fistful of sand in my mouth more than once.
Okay.
there was video of that.
This will be on YouTube later. This was one of the grossest things I've had today.
Oh, pineapple.
Yeah, it didn't taste like it. It tastes like piss.
Oh.
Okay.
Ew.
After this, I'll put up a review.
There you go. Ew.
I think the grossest thing I ever tasted was when I was a kid. For some reason, I just got the idea to lick a stick of deodorant.
Oh, no.
I don't know why the fuck I did it, but I did it.
No, don't do it. Don't. Oh, my God.
No, it was that powdery shit, too. See? It's not good.
No, I didn't actually do it because I smelt it and I realized I had no water near me, so I didn't want to actually do it.
So
another gross thing I did was back in like the days when Jackass was super popular. My friends and I would play this game where are you familiar with Tom Green? You know Tom Green, obviously. Did you ever see Tom Green play Celery Generals, Jeff?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so we played Celery Generals, but with a cake.
That's awesome.
We put a cake in the middle of the street, and then a car, like, it got hit by an 18-wheeler finally, and I, like, went out with, like, a fork and took a bite, and my friends paid me to do it. It was awesome.
Ew. Wow.
It just tasted like cake and rocks. It was all good.
If anybody on Saturday wants to play a quick game of Celery Generals, I'll bring celery.
Oh,
I'll bring the ranch.
Oh, my God. What is going on?
We need people to bring celery, Legos, bait kiddie pools, streamers, fruit by the foot, powdered deodorant,
ranch dressing,
and tech decks.
Tech decks.
Oh my God.
But the knockoff tech decks, so we could put Jeff Cannonball stickers on the bottom.
Yes. Oh, and money to buy soda from me.
Yes. Buy that. Mike, is there merch and all that stuff that's gonna be available for people to come in?
Yeah, I got some shirts. I think I still have some DVDs and stuff. Like, honestly, like, I didn't really order any new merch for this show, like, which is a huge fucking misstep when it comes like on my behalf. Like, I definitely fucked up there. But like, yeah, we've got shirts, we've got I'm pretty sure we got DVDs, we've definitely got some enamel pins, we've definitely got some stickers, stuff like that. Like we got some fun shit, and it's all gonna be really cheap because I don't give a fuck. I'd rather like I don't want the blocks taking up space anymore, and I don't want merch taking up space anymore. Just get rid of all of it. Like it's almost like a going out of business sale, but we're not going out of business. We're just getting started.
There you go, into the new, and they roll in with some new stuff as well. So,
so for $5 after the show, I'll put a fistful of Legos in your pocket.
Dude, that's a fucking great idea.
$5 in a written consent form, and I'll put a fistful of Legos in your pocket.
Oh my god. Ben in the chat wants to know what Celery General is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we talked about it. People know what this is.
Yeah.
So,
a comedy.
Just say,
local accent.
It's me playing against Jeff. Okay. We each take, a package of celery, and we make. Oh shit, that looks like Shredder. But anyway, there you go. But then you fashion the celery sticks into like little people, and then you put them on the road, and if one of mine gets hit, you have to eat it.
No, I think it's if yours get hit, you have to eat it.
You have to eat them, and the persons who all die first loses.
Don't they have tomatoes for heads?
I think they did have like cherry tomatoes for heads. Yeah.
So yeah, if you play, bring some celery. We'll play Celery Generals right in the parking lot.
If you do this, I will record this and put it up on the network. How about that?
Yeah.
So
we might both do.
I'll record this and put it on IWTV.
Okay. Well, there you have it. So I guess we're gonna wrap everything up. I don't know if you guys have any other questions in the chat.
Wrap up some celery and bring it to the show.
Val says, I'm for a fistful of Legos in my pocket. Can I get 2 fistfuls?
Yeah, for Val, it's 2 for 1.
Aw, look at that, Val. I love it. So that's great.
Val's gonna come and enjoy a wrestling show. She's gonna get fisted. Like, Jesus Christ. She's living the life.
Oh my god. I can't deal. Anyway, so this Saturday, guys, check it out. If you guys can't come, definitely watch it on IWTV. Make sure you tweet.
Live.
Yes, it's live. 8 o'clock, right? 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Yes, 8 o'clock, IWTV. Definitely, if you're not subscribed to the IWTV, definitely go. It's worth the $10. There's so many shows on there. So you get to watch it live. Tweet, make GIFs, make videos, like put it out there. Do you know what the hashtag is going to be for the show? You don't know yet? Okay, so make sure you...
Dumb.
What?
ISW dumb.
That's the hashtag? Okay. So,
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the hashtag. So make sure when you tweet, guys, use that hashtag. So
Maybe it should be ISW is dumb.
That's good too. Good too.
Is it too long?
No.
No. There you go.
Let's just hashtag ISW come.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, guys.
hashtag fist Val.
Oh no, come on. That's where.
Hashtag come is dumb.
Yes, that's the one.
This is where I get canceled.
You dumb cum.
Mm.
Wow. So Val's dying in the chat and she says you're a delight. I can't deal. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna wrap this up. Definitely go check it out on IWTV. Get those tickets if you're considering coming to the show. Buy some merch, buy some soda, bring some snacks, bring some streamers, all that fun stuff. And yeah, so Jeff and Mike, thank you so much for joining us today on the No Holds Barred Network. I'm so excited. With you guys. So yeah, so guys, definitely go. All the links are in the description below. If you're coming, come say hi to me, come say hi to Jeff, come say hi to me.
If you're coming.
Oh Lord. So anyway, guys, make sure you stay safe, support independent wrestling, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.